Whoa.
Whoa.
This is the best cheap RC car that we reviewed all year, and in this video we show you why.
From ZD Racing, the DBX-07, it's fast, it's tough, and we put it through its paces today, so stick around to the end to hear our pros and cons.
Full review of the ZD Racing DBX-07 coming up.
Welcome back, and if you enjoy watching the latest and greatest RC products, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below what RC you would like to see on the channel next.
Now I can hear what you guys are saying. You're saying, Joe, Amber, this RC car is not cheap, and I agree with you, it's not that cheap, but when you compare it to other RC cars in the same class, meaning 1/7 scale, 6S 4-wheel drive ready to run, then it is comparatively cheaper, and especially considering that it comes with 2 LiPo batteries and charger included in the ready to run version. Now if you stick around to the end of this video, we might just have a special discount code for you to get this RC car or the roller version even cheaper.
We already did an in-depth first look and overview of the DBX-07, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you go and check it out. And as always guys, this is going to be linked in the description box down below along with the roller version if you are interested. Anyway, that's enough talking. I think it's time we go and have some fun. Now before we take this bashing around this awesome location, first let's take it for a speed test and see how it handles around the track.
What a beautiful day it is here today in Christchurch. It's only about -35 degrees Celsius, and here we have the beautiful ZD Racing DBX-07. It's time to get this beast on for the very first time.
Today we're going to be running the batteries that come with this car, and these are ZD Racing 3S 5000 milliamp 3 cell 35C LiPo batteries.
And we've got 2 of them, 3 and 3.
There's 6.
Success, baby, let's go.
Remote on first, plug the battery in. Ooh. And turn the car on.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, look at that 2 wheel. It's got a bit of kick to it, this buggy.
It does.
It's awesome. It's literally the first time I've ever driven this buggy, guys. Really quickly, I want to show you the brake function. So you can see that's the servo there for the brake. Now to go forward, press forward to put the brake on, pull it all the way back, and that's full brake. You see there? And then if we go full forward, it's nice and loose. The reason I don't really like these mechanical brakes, a lot of people were saying in the comments of our overview video that they're great because it means there's less stress on the motor and the ESC. So the motor and ESC stay cooler. That is absolutely true. The issue is this. If you forget, like I do all the time, if I go to drive and I leave it on, it will still drive. See, it'll still drive, and it's very easy to do that. Leave it on or leave it in the middle setting, and then after about 30 seconds, the motor and ESC is going to overheat. So that's why I'm not a big fan of it, but just be sure that if to go forward, push the button forward, and you should be okay. Throttle rate's at 100, steering rate with the endpoint set. Track starts. Prediction time, I think, what did it say, 80 k's per hour?
Yeah.
I think maybe 70, 72. What do you reckon?
I'm going to go 68.
Oh, it feels good, Amber. Feels like it's got a bit of speed. Let's go. Oh, we need a little bit of trimming. Oh man, this thing is quick. This thing is quick. That was not full throttle, man. Oh yes.
Whoa, that is really quick.
Oh, yes, it landed. I'm very happy. A lot of the time, the cheaper stuff, you know. Not that this is cheap, but the sort of off-brand stuff doesn't quite claim what they claim a high speed doesn't quite get there. Well, this thing looks like it's going to get there if I can keep it under control. Okay, I'm going to go hit full speed this time. Oh man, I'm not getting full speed, Amber.
Is that not full speed?
No, it's not. It's like 3/4. They got full speed there briefly. Oh, this thing is crazy fast, man. Oh, this might even get the 80 k's. I'm gonna use the mechanical brake. You ready? That's mechanical brake. Oh no, it's not that, wasn't it? See what I mean? It's hard to get to it. That's a mechanical brake there. This thing is awesome, guys, straight away, I can tell you that right now. Oh, there's a mechanical brake.
Let's go.
You know what? I wasn't a big fan of it on the EX-07, but it's quite cool on this one. Seems to work a bit better. Look at that. Oh, that's going to be quick, Amber. Let's see what we got. Stop. Read. 87.
Oh my god, are you kidding?
It did it. They got faster than its claimed 80 kilometers an hour. That's like the first time ever. That is effort. That is super, super fast. It's time to get this thing on the track.
So, yeah, man, that's what we're just saying. We're just saying how quick this thing is.
That looked like it must be like 100k an hour. I looked at it and it was at this corner.
Yeah, it got up to 87.
I've got the go-kart track here if you want to riff it around the track.
You got a go-kart track?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll check it out.
Get on in if you
Oh,
want.
I mean, we're bad at driving though. We've been invited across the road to try out this action kart raceway with this epic buggy. It's going to be full of action. That's pretty cool, eh? Oh, ready? Oh! You want to have a go? Put on 50%. All right. Should be able to handle that.
He's driving better than you, Joe.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm an amateur. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'll see you soon.
Check out your channel.
Does it handle the grass with ease?
Whoa!
With ease. Look at that.
So
Even through the
quick.
insanely
I
long
can't even
grass.
see it.
And you don't have to worry about any sort of clogging. Loves
Whoa.
it. Even through that stuff.
Even through that
It's insane. This thing is too good, man.
Whoa, that was so quick.
Oh, yes. Right, man, this is my first ever lap around the track with this buggy. Boy, can I tell you something right now? This is one awesome buggy. And I've been driving it for 5-10 minutes, but I can already tell you it's too much fun and it's fast. It actually reaches its claim spec. Handles all these terrains like nothing. Ooh, look at that. Look at that amazing driving. Oh, yes. Oh, Joe, you're such a pro. I know, man. I know. Super windy today as well. Super cold. Weather's not the greatest, but we knew you guys want to see this video, so we had to do it. Oh, look at that. Oh, there we go. A little bit of a durability test. Oh, yes, it's on all fours. It's going to go through that. It's going through water. It's like a lake down there. Go around. Whoever wants to turn after me. Can I do this jump here? Absolutely not. Try that again. Right. Oh, and down the straight. Look at that. Oh, Amber's on the controls now. She's going to have a quick lap around the track.
I really love this car.
So do I. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, it's time to switch batteries out and take it for a bash. So we're now at a new location and it's just a beautiful day today. Beautiful sunny weather. Well, we've got the same batteries, but you'll notice we've got IC5 connectors, and that's right, man. I did the soldering job. I did it. I listened to you guys' comments in the previous video. I got the 60-50, 60-40 tin. Oh man, what a difference it's made. Ooh, baby. So one other thing I've done, it did have 40 weight in the shocks earlier on when we're at the track. I've actually gone ahead and put 80 weight because it was a little bit soft before, a bit springy, but now it feels like it's dialed in nicely. Look at that. It feels so much better with the heavier weight. This car is actually quite heavy, guys. See that? Nice, man. The shocks feel much nicer. I've also adjusted the droop screws, so I've risen the body up just a little bit. So we've got a bit more travel now. Shocks are a little bit nicer. Let's go do some jumps. It's raining, man. It's raining pretty hard now. Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, no!
Whoa!
What a disaster. That was his first big jump. Hey, look at that. It's still alive. Well, we know right away this thing's pretty much a tank. If it survived that, it was pretty bad. Let's try and land it this time.
Whoa!
Oh, man, what am I doing today?
I don't know. Maybe I should drive.
Yeah, maybe Ed should drive. We've lost our back wheel. We're still good, man. Okay, this time we're going to go for it. Oh, finally I landed one. About time. Whoa, man.
Look at
It's
that
like it's a little bit nose
cartwheel.
heavy or something. Oh, it's still good. We're still good, man. Thing loves it. Let's go.
Whoa, that was hard on the nose.
Breaking this car today. All right, car's good. We'll go this one more jump and then we'll change jumps. All right, let's go for a big one. Oh, yes!
Oh, perfect.
I got the, did you get that one?
Yeah.
You get it? Oh, yes, boy! Oh, yes, it loves it. Look at it. I was like, the tech. Oh, those fans are feeling it. I'll give this one a go. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, it's definitely nose heavy. Oh, no, it looks like I've broken something that last long with Joe in the controls. Actually, it looks like it's all good. It looks like it just needs to pop back in. Then you find the drive shaft. There it is. There's the dog bone. Still straight too. So we found the dog bone and it's actually perfectly straight. There's no damage on this car. It's just the hinge pin popped out. I don't have the tools to pop it back in. But I mean, this is the only thing that broke. The mount for the rear tyre, the rear broke, but yeah, a few dollars to fix. And I mean, with my bad driving, I'd say it's a pretty good deal there. So we're now gonna head back to studio, have a close look, make sure there's no other damage, and then we're gonna give you our pros and cons on the brand new ZD Racing DBX-07.
We've had so much fun over the past few days with this DBX-07 and it's been pretty average weather. We've still got the video out, so be sure to give this video a like as it does put a big smile on Amber's dial.
Now it's time to jump into some pros and cons, starting off with the pros.
Oh, for the first pro, I've got to say that this car is just as durable as its EX-07 counterpart. This thing is a beast, man. I mean, you saw how bad I was driving it today in those big jumps. I think I crashed. I don't think I landed maybe one jump. I crashed so many jumps on the nose, right on the top of the body from quite high up at high speed. And this buggy has virtually got no damage whatsoever. All the drive shafts are still perfectly straight. The chassis is still perfectly straight. The plastics on this car are still in perfect condition. The only part that broke was the tyre mount at the rear. I managed to find a replacement to get that back on there, but that's the only part that actually broke. And then the hinge pin brace, it popped out, it's popped back in, and now all the arms are back and attached, and the RC is good to go. I mean, I'll even prove it. Keep going. Oh. And the one part I thought might break was the roll cage on this RC. I wasn't too sure about these plastics, but they've all held up perfectly fine. There's no damage to the body, even after landing on top of the body. So this definitely gets 2 thumbs up for us when it comes to durability.
The second pro is this car has loads of power and it's really fast. I mean, come on, how often do you get a car from one of these cheaper brands that actually goes the claimed speed, let alone nearly 10 kilometers an hour faster?
The third pro, and this kind of relates to our first pro of durability, and that is the quality of the components that they've used. Like from the plastics are really good, the tires, the rubber, they feel really, really nice. It's one of the standout features that I like about this car is these tires. I like the low-C laser nut, it's a bit bigger, the same tread. And the metal on this RC, there's a lot of metal. The drive shafts are thicker than the EX-07, so they've beefed up the drive shafts. All the gearing is metal, and that thick 4mm metal chassis is held up perfectly straight. So you know that the quality of these components are pretty good.
The fourth pro would be that the turning servo in this RC is actually pretty good for a ready-to-run car.
Yeah, normally it's one of the first things you switch out, especially with these cheaper RC cars like the EX-07, the servo is really slow, but on this one here, the servo is fast enough and plenty of torque for this size buggy. I mean, you might want to upgrade it down the future, but it's not something that you have to upgrade, especially not straight away. The final pro we have for this DBX-07 is that you can limit the maximum speed just from the radio, which is really good for when you're handing your radio over to kids or friends, or even if you meet someone new like we did today, we meet someone brand new, you set that radio to 50%, so if you crashed it, we know there's going to be no damage. But to be honest, he's a better driver than me, so he could have done 100. Maybe I should have been on 50% today with those jumps.
Now it's time for the cons, and to be honest, there really aren't many.
No, there aren't. I mean, we've been having so much fun with this buggy over the past few days. I've been struggling to try and think of some, but one I thought of is that this RC car is capable and it can get up to high speeds, but when you're starting to get to those higher speeds, it makes it quite hard to control. It would have been really nice if they had a gyro in here, some kind of stability control like your AVC or TSM with Traxxas. That would have been something that this RC could do with, so that would be the first con.
The second con is that these tyres aren't bead locked. Although they came with the screws to screw them in, they're only glued to the rim.
The next con would be that the shocks needed a bit of tuning when we got out of the box. Now this could be due to shipping when you do air freight, the pressure changes, the oil might leak out of the shocks. So some of the shocks were like half filled, some of them were filled okay, but then the bottom of the shock sort of, what do they call that? The bottom of the shock body, the bottom shock cap, I just don't know the name of it. They were loose. So that was letting a lot of air into the shock, and well, that's no good for your shock. So definitely, I recommend when you get this out of the box, get your shocks off, take them out, perhaps change the fluid. We actually went ahead and tried 40 weight in all of them, and that's what we were using at the track, but it still felt like they were a bit soft and a little bit bouncy. So then I actually went to 80 weight for the jumping session that we did, and I really like the way this RC feels with 80 weight fluid inside the shock. So something that you're probably going to need to do is tune your shocks and make sure that all the caps, the top and the bottom cap, are done up tightly. And for the last con, this car, when it's in the air, if you come off the throttle too early, the nose does like to die really, really quickly. So be sure that when you come off that jump, maybe leave the throttle on a bit so you keep that nose up, because as soon as I was coming off that throttle, I mean, you saw it today, it was just nose plummeting into the ground. And surprisingly, we talked about in our overview, this front bumper, it withstood all that big crashing. So I mean, we know that that front bumper is very rigid and it's very tough and can withstand those big crashes. So in conclusion, guys, I think you can already tell, we love this buggy. It's super fast, it's super tough, it ticks all the right boxes, and it's everything you want on an RC buggy. Now, there is going to be someone saying, Joe, Amber, you guys got that sent for free, so you say all nice things about it. Well, believe it or not, we actually bought this with our hard-earned money. Sometimes we get things sent for free, that's correct. Sometimes we buy it with our own money, like this one. But we are always honest, always keep it real here on the RC Kiwis. If something is rubbish, we let you know it's rubbish. If something is great, we let you know it's great, just like this one. And there's nothing better than when we wake up and we have comments from people that are saying, hey, Joe, I just put an order in for this buggy or this RC truck. Can't wait for it to arrive. And then we get a response maybe 3 or 4 weeks later saying, hey, it's arrived and I'm really loving it. There's nothing better to hear you guys' experiences after making your purchase, especially when we've helped you make that buying decision. So with that said, we do have a special discount code to help save yourself a bit more money that you might need for some spare parts, maybe like a extra wheel mount at the rear. So make sure you use the RC Kiwis at checkout. That's going to save yourself some money on both the ready to run and the roller version. I believe you can get the ready to run version as low as $550 with that discount, and you can get the roller version under $400 with that discount. And I mean, you saw this chassis is a fantastic chassis, super tough, and you know, everything you get with the roller version is a great option if you've got electronics lying about, maybe you've got like an old BLX system from Manama lying about, or you want to get some hobby wing stuff, or whatever you want. It's a great option to chuck some electronics into and make it even more of a beast. But the ready to run version was also great because you get those batteries and chargers, especially if you haven't got that stuff already. Great option for Christmas. The Christmas is coming soon.
Now we're going to be doing a comparison with this and the Losi Laser Nut very soon, so if you don't want to miss that, make sure you go ahead and you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out. And if you did enjoy today's video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a like anyway. Make sure you're staying safe out there on your RC adventures.
I'm Joe.
I'm Amber.
We're the RC Kiwis, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.